Okay, hey, we're at Benchmade for SHOT Show 2025, and I'm with Patrick, and Patrick is going to tell us about the new knives coming out for 2025. And I was here the other night intruding on their hospitality because they are serving iced tea, and I noticed some knives, and you might see them here. You guys that are enthusiasts for Benchmade will see that there's some new things going on here. And so, Patrick, I'm going to let you kind of run me through some of these things.
Okay.
Including like this mini freak up here.
Yep.
That looks really interesting.
Yeah, I'll actually take these out for you so we can run through them. Yep. So this is our SHOT Show special. This is our mini freak. We have Ultim scales and a purple Cerakote blade. This is a limited for us for this year. You'll see this in our retail locations this year.
So it's your SHOT Show special.
SHOT Show special.
So we can buy it on your website?
No, so this is only going to be available through our dealers. This is a product that is based on sort of dealer orders. These get allocated to them based on that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I got to find somebody like Blade HQ or somebody who's got the oomph to have.
Correct.
Okay, that's. But I mean, I like this.
Yeah,
it's
a great look.
So it'll be kind of a limited production.
It'll be a relatively limited production. It's, again, the quantity is going to be based on the dealer qualifications required. Yep. Yeah, we have a unique texture on the face of this that we don't have on any other freak. Obviously, Ultim, this is kind of our first time using this.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Then we have our Gold Class Mini Barrage. So this has purple PVD liners, clip, got a purple thumb stud, and purple haze fat carbon.
Wow.
And then we have a Battle Wash Black DLC Blade S90V. So this will be our Gold Class for early this year. You can purchase this now. This is already live.
Gold Class?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's a good looking knife though, too.
Yeah, it's a great knife. Operates just like you'd expect, classic Barrage. We updated the scale form last year, and so that updated scale design is on this knife.
Beautiful.
Yep. All right. Got a new colorway build on our Bailout. So we have our dark copper. You'll see that on several other products. This copper anodized. We also have a Magna Cut black DLC blade, battle washed, all black hardware. This is just a unique expression for the Bailout that we haven't had before.
Excellent. I like it. I like that color too.
Yeah, this is an excellent color. You'll see it on several other products. We've got it on a 940, a 945, and a couple of other products.
Yeah, I saw that on the 940. Yeah, I did.
Yep. We have two other Bailouts as well, carbon fiber handles with two different colorways, the blue PVD and then the copper PVD as well. So we have these two colorways that are coming out this year, so you'll be seeing these pretty soon as well.
Very nice. I like the Bailout.
Yeah, Bailout's a great chassis, thin, light. The tonneau blade, great looks, very slender. Yep, absolutely. Good. Let me know if we're moving at this pace you like.
That's interesting.
Yep. So then we have an updated colorway for our Grivery handled Bailout. Okay. So this is a new colorway for us this year for the Bailout. We've had this color on other bugouts. We wanted to move it over to the Bailout.
What's the blade steel on it? Is that S30 or?
Yeah. So this one's an S30 blade. Yep.
Okay.
At this market, at this price point. Then we have a exciting new offering here. We have 3 new mini bedlams.
Okay.
So we took our classic bedlam chassis.
It's been out. Bedlam's been around for a while.
It's been around for a long time. We haven't had it in our lineup in quite some time. So it was something from our heritage that we wanted to bring back. We downsized it slightly, so it's a little bit more carryable, a little tighter in your hand than the previous version. And we have 3 builds of this. So we have a black G10 version, we have a layered G10 version, and we have a
looks like
a
a
fat
shred.
carbon.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. So what's unique about these is that every scale has its own texture and its own machining detail. So each one of them has a unique scale beyond the material.
Excellent.
Yep.
Yeah, I like those. Yeah, that's cool.
We also updated the backspacer to have this bevel, just to add some additional kind of aggression and bring something new to the
Yeah,
mini
kind of a
bedlam.
striker or
Yes,
whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Okay.
Those are interesting. Those caught my eye. I'm not familiar with these at all.
Yep, so this is our new 491 loaden. This is an axis flipper. So we're able to design an axis flipper that has a good snappy action to it with a good load up on the button before it breaks over. So it's a really nice flipper, really excellent action on it, and still has the secure axis lockup to it.
I would almost expect those to be automatics the way they look. It's strange.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and so this one I really wanted that traditional dagger shape that's symmetrical. Really wanted a clean, modern machine design to it. And then unique clip on this. And also we made it so there's no open holes when you switch the clip from side to side. We wanted to make sure that that was clean front to back.
And those are aluminum.
They're aluminum, yes, correct. Aluminum bearings on the blade and full liners, and the liners are sunk into the aluminum. So we get a nice
so they're
tight
nested,
package.
yeah, okay.
Exactly. So we'll have both of these colorways coming out this year.
Those are cool looking knives.
Yeah, these are great knives. We're really excited about these to hit the market. All right, got a couple of new bugouts.
Wow, they're both bug outs?
They're both bug outs.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So we have a mini bug out, a new aluminum scale. So we've not done this in a mini before. We have this new faceted design with this grip detail machined in the forefinger groove. Crushed silver Cerakote blade, gold hardware, gold thumb stud, and black hardware. Great look. This one's really nice to carry in pocket, feels great in hand. And then we have the new bug out 53509. So this is a brand new chassis for us. Still a familiar bug out thickness and general form, but we've added the ability to add an onlay. We also have a new backspacer that shows through here as well. So a lot of new features on this knife as sort of the pinnacle bug out for us.
Well, so one's bigger than the other, obviously.
Yes.
I mean, so
we
is
make
this bigger than the original bug out? The original was like 3.2 blade
Yep.
or something like that? Or is that the same size?
It's the same size. So we make a full size, which is the 535. That's the same bug out that we've had since the beginning. We have a 533, which is a mini bug out, which obviously just scales down. So depending on your hand size and your carry preference, like how big do you want it in your pocket, you can choose between the two.
Excellent.
And they're both the same kind of build. Yep.
Then you got some 940s, it looks like.
We got
here.
some new 940s this year. So these 940s, the Denim micarta handles, which is a first for our 940 class. These are really great. They have that denim look, and they will patina like jeans. Like they will get lighter in some places, they will yellow in some places, they'll get dark in places where you hold them. So this knife will really patina with age and use and really become yours and become your own and be unique to you. This is a great look for this knife. Again, super excited for this one to hit the market.
Yeah, the 940 is legend, isn't it?
Yes.
Wow.
And we have it in both sizes, the 940 and the 945.
Yeah.
And like the bug out, same knife, same dimensions and size. There's nothing new there.
Okay.
Yep. Right. Okay. We also have some new Barrages dropping. So last year we had the blue Barrage with the new scales in richlite, and we brought the full-size Barrage out in the same finish, and we also added 2 redstone richlite options in both sizes with
I like
Cerakote
that
blades.
richlite. That's a nice material, isn't
The
it?
richlite is a nice material. Yeah, it feels nice and warm in your hands. It's got decent grip, and it just has a richness to the color and sort of the unique sort of speckling that you'll find in the color that makes each one a little bit unique.
It's a more even distribution of color,
Yes.
more than regular micarta is.
Yes, I agree with that. That's for sure.
It's different. This is richlite kind of almost like a paper micarta type product.
It is. It's very similar to that. The composition and how they make it is not strictly the same as micarta, but it is along those lines.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, you're putting some new stuff on some models that you've had for a while, right?
Yes. Yeah. We're making sure that we're supporting all of our chassis with some new exciting options for people to buy.
These are nice.
Yeah, so our Taggedout has traditionally been in orange hunt colors.
Yeah.
Orange blades or orange handles, and we really wanted to bring more earthy tones that you're going to find outdoor into these products, rather than sticking just to the bright orange options.
It's a great design.
Yeah, it's a great design, feels good in hand. Again, like all of our out knives, they're thin, easy to carry, robust, and the grivery handles allow us to play a lot with color.
That's great. It's great to have those available.
Yes.
Yeah, some people just don't like the Hunter Orange stuff.
Yeah, the Hunter Orange is great. We do still love the Hunter Orange, but at some point you got to take a look at what's out there and explore. So I'm going to bring all of these out at once. So these are our Waterline knives. This is the folders and one of the fixed blades. What we had launched with originally were the Adira and Mini Adira in non-serrated blades. So, and same with the Intersect. We've added serrations to all 3 of those knives this year, so you can get them in either configuration. We also added a darker, deeper colorway that sort of speaks to sort of the offshore, like dark water, deep water story.
Oh, okay,
so
kind of interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So we wanted to make sure that there was a colorway that was available that still had that blue and that water heritage, but was a little bit darker for people's preferences if they wanted to carry a darker
Yeah,
knife.
and these are in MagnaCut, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. All of our water knives are
Really
in
interesting
MagnaCut.
how MagnaCut, I would have never thought it to be as corrosion resistant as it was based on the chemistry, but
Sure.
it does. I mean, somewhere in the Austinizing process,
Yep.
it makes it. It
Yeah.
does.
Yep, and our heat treat and our processing of MagnaCut is really tailored to maximize corrosion resistant, edge retention, and toughness. As you start playing with that program and how you heat treat, you start dropping off in certain categories.
Yep.
And so we built ours to have what we felt was the best properties
A good
for
mix.
this use. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all got any of the triage knives over here?
The triage knives are probably going to be in one of the cases if we have one here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We have a 710, so we released the 710-24 last year, which was a clear anodized handle, aluminum handle, and an FDE coated blade. What we're offering this year is a black handle satin blade version to build out the rest of that family.
Okay.
This still has the Omega update where the springs in this are not round wire, they're actually flat wire. So this is an interesting new mechanism that we're working on, or we're trying out, that we're seeing some really impressive cycle life with. So this is something that we're using on the 710 that we think is an interesting update to the knife that brought Axis to the market.
So this is a McHenry design, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah, this chassis has been out for a while.
Yeah, this is like a lot like the Bedlams,
Yeah.
where this is a heritage model. This is the first knife that Axis lock came out
Wow.
in. So this is what started that entire lineage.
Amazing.
Yep, and so we wanted to bring this one back and launch it in the 710, updated scales, and get this thing in the market. We had 3 versions last year. We had a gold, we had a limited, and we had the silver inline. And now we have a black one to join the silver inline.
Okay, I'm a black kind of guy
Yes,
too.
yes, exactly.
I can't afford the gold. I like the gold. I love what they do with the gold.
For sure. The PSK, so this is the knife that we released last year in carbon and G10 and G10.
Okay.
And this is a Grivery version. So it's the same build, full liners, but the bolster and onlay are Grivery on this knife.
So is it more affordable than maybe the original
Yes.
release
Yes.
was? Okay.
Yes, there will be a price point difference between these and the other versions that were released.
I like it. It's an interesting design, and it looks like a real worker knife, doesn't it?
Yep, yeah, so this is that knife where, the idea behind it was, this is like a bushcrafting knife, but
Yeah.
this is to handle the small tasks before you need to get out your full fixed blade. This is for the smaller tasks that you would handle. So this is not a knife for batoning per se, but, you can get in with
Yeah.
these pockets, you can get in, you can get up, and you can do tighter, finer work and still have a good grip on the knife. As well as a striking choil, so you can strike your ferro rod with this.
I think if you want a baton, get a fixed blade.
Yeah, that's what fixed blades are for.
I'm not, yeah.
Yep. So, but this is a hard use heavy folder. You can do a lot of work with this, but this is the knife that you pull before your full size fixed blade
I get you.
bushcrafter.
It's
Yep.
a good one.
This is a great knife.
Nice look to it, yeah.
Yep. Oh, we should have covered this one back here. I'll pull both of these out again.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
So this is the full-size 535 bug out with the new aluminum scales. And the colorway on this, obviously crater blue, and then we have the light blue thumb stud, same crushed silver Cerakote blade, but this is just the full-size version of that.
That's nice. Nice color choices there.
Yeah, yep, yeah, these are great colors for us. Crater blue obviously is kind of a staple for us over the last several years. And the woodland green, we've seen that on a few products.
Do you favor the woodland green yourself? Looking at your shirt.
So this woodland green shirt goes well. I actually do carry this knife. This is my EDC. This is what I carry. All right.
Wow, Crooked River.
Yep. So now we have 2 new Crooked Rivers coming out. We have the black canvas micarta and the bronze anodized and a black DLC battle wash
So it's
blade.
just a bronze anodized, right?
Correct.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't add all that weight. Okay,
Correct. Yeah. So
okay.
this is the same aluminum bolsters that are on there, but an updated anodized color, and you've seen that in a couple of our other products.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. So we've added this. This is a new, kind of a little bit more of a modern take on this classic hunt knife.
Yeah, I like the Crooked River.
Yeah, it's a great knife. Feels great in hand. And the 2 sizes, they're larger than our typical full sizes and minis. But once you get them in hand, it starts to make sense on the size. They feel great.
I mean, really, the mini is the most sensible, but I had a full size. But I ordered my full size from your website.
Yes.
Customized it.
Yes.
And I put red G10 scales on it, but I put 20 CV blade on it, and I did this and this and this with it. And so people who are listening to this, they need to understand you can go on Benchmade and you can custom build your knife.
Absolutely.
And it's really not that expensive. And you can get what you want.
Yes. Yep. And so
you can look at a lot of different models. You can do that, right?
correct. So we have our crooked rivers on there. We have a lot of options for crooked rivers. We have our bugouts.
Yes.
Our bugouts
really?
are on
And
the
grip,
customizer.
The Griptilian?
The Griptilian is on the customizer. The 940, I believe, is on there now.
940s? Oh,
Yep.
wow.
So we have a lot of options, and our cutlery line is on our customizer as well. So you can customize that to a pretty high degree as well.
So yeah, I'll have to take a look at that again sometime.
Definitely
yeah.
go on the customizer and play around. There's a lot of cool options to explore.
They just put it together for you. You just pick what you want.
That's right.
What kind of backspacer? Do you want a bolster that's DLC, or do you want a silver, or do you want this? Or
Yep. Yeah.
I mean,
and depending on the model, the materials, colors, finishes that are available will change based on the model of knife.
Yeah, that are available. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Dacian. So this is a fixed blade that we have. This was originally released this fall. These three models will release June 2nd, I believe.
So about Atlanta Blade Show,
something like that.
In that area.
Yeah, these release later in the year. We have the satin denim micarta. We have the blue titanium and burgundy micarta, and then we have an all black version as well. So black blade, black.
Looks like micarta, yeah.
Yep. And so we have these three guys that are going to be available this summer. And we've got sheaths that will come with these as well. The prototypes are around here, but I don't have them.
Yeah,
on
that's
hand.
okay. Yeah. That's interesting.
So these will have a scout carry leather sheath that comes with them.
And last but not least, in this case, you got a hell of a case of knives here. You know that?
We have a lot of new knives this year. A lot of fun stuff that we've been working on and developing. And sort of to round out this case, we have two new cutlery knives that will drop this fall. We have a utility and we have a pairing. So the difference, this will slot between, from a functional standpoint, this will slot between our 8-inch chef knife and our station knife. So it offers more blade length than the station without feeling like a total sword, like the 8-inch chef knife can feel when you want to run smaller tasks.
Okay.
Yep. This also has a shorter blade in this dimension than the station, so you're a little bit closer to the cutting edge. This is a great do-it-all, catch-all knife. You can handle larger cuts. You can handle small, tighter cuts as well. But this slots in between, again, the chef and the station.
Wow, what are the blade
materials
types? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So we're gonna have we have pre-built sets. So these two colorways will be available in our current cutlery. It's already available, built like this, with CPM 154 blades.
Oh, okay. CPM 154.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the website, on our customizer, you can opt for 440C or CPM 154. And Damasteel is often available as well, depending on the build.
Damasteel's available?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So Damasteel's often on a limited run, but 440C and CPM 154 are the main steels for cutlery.
Yeah, CPM 154 is a good steel, and it's got enough chromium in it to be very corrosion resistant.
Yep, very corrosion resistant.
And it's a good work steel. I mean, it finishes well, and it sharpens well, too. You know?
Correct. 440C, though, is also an excellent steel for cutlery.
It was the big damn deal in the early 1990s, and then everybody, there's so many people trashing it now. It's like, well, it was the cat's meow back in the early 90s, and there's still custom knife makers using 440 steel.
And for cutlery use, 440 is still an excellent steel for that use.
Yeah, because it's very corrosion resistant. It's so funny because if you look at the actual elementals, and then compare it to some other steels that you think are good steels, you'll find out it's not that far off in many categories.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. So we still like 440C for the steels. CPM 154 is definitely outsells the 440 for us. The new paring knife. So this knife, what we have done is we've slimmed up the handle quite a bit. We've created this drop off in the tail so that when it fits in hand, you don't get any hot spots. And you can still do traditional sort of rotational paring maneuvers. But what we found is that the really traditional paring knives, like that you would use for, you know, sort of more traditional French style cooking, we wanted to add a little bit more usability to this knife. So we add a little bit of blade height and change the angle of the edge in relation to the handle to create a little more knuckle clearance. So you can use this for more fine task chopping, cutting if you need to. But we still have a really fine point. So if you still need to get in and do some really fine point work with the knife, you can do that. So it's just a more nimble paring knife that has a little bit more capability than a typical paring.
All right.
Okay. That is the vast majority of all the new stuff we have going on.
So where's the next 3 cases? Oh, I'm
Right.
I'm
Right.
kidding. I think we've done enough.
I think we have covered pretty much everything.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, we're really excited about this line this year. There's a lot of cool product in here. We're really excited to bring bedlams back. New Axis flippers, great for us. We're really excited about new cutlery. So yeah.
And the Mini Freak.
And the Mini Freak,
which
yes.
is the one knife that I'll never be able to get my hands on, but that's okay.
You'll be able to find it at retailers. You'll get it.
Okay.
Yeah. You'll be able to
I'll
find
check it out. I think I'd like to get my hands on that. Just put it on my channel, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Sounds good.
All right, thank you so much.
All right.
I appreciate your
Yeah,
time.
thank you. I appreciate it.